I have no excuse. I was just completely dilly-dallying. Seb on had a late night. You know what I did? I did a show late last night. Good to see you, Caleb.
Good to see you.
I did a show late last night, and then do you know the show Dexter?
Yeah, good show.
Yeah, so I was talking to Hiller about Dexter, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna watch all the Dexters. And I watched episode 1. It was I almost didn't make it through the first 10 minutes.
Yeah. What'd you
But then
think?
I settled in and I liked it. The killing part I don't like so much, but I like all the weird relationships he has with other people, like his sister and his girlfriend, and kind of like I kind of relate to his obliviousness to things. You know what I mean? Like he's pretending like to saw off his girlfriend's leg, but she thought he was hitting on her.
Oh yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And he likes his girlfriend because she was raped, and so she doesn't want to have sex. So it's like the perfect girlfriend for him because he's not interested in having sex.
Right.
I'm
Right.
just like, this is fucking awesome.
It's like, this is perfect. All
Yeah.
of this is functional. Yeah.
Who is his sister? A famous actress? Do you remember the show? I know it's so old. His
I
sister.
started rewatching it.
You did start rewatching it?
Yeah. I don't
Oh,
think she's that famous though.
she looked familiar, and God, I love his I only watched the episode 1, season 1, but there's this black chick who is his boss.
Yep.
God, she gets my juices stirred. I just wanted to pounce on my wife. I love her eyes. The way she looks at him. The way she looks at him gets me aroused. Like you know, like in the cartoons when like you look at someone and you're stranded on a desert island and they turn into a turkey.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I'm talking. Have you ever seen that like on a Yosemite Sam and fucking Bugs Bunny will be trapped on an island and he looks at Bugs Bunny and he turns into a turkey like with like a fork and a knife. Like
Yep.
I was watching the way she looks at him and I was just started like wanting to devour my wife.
No, she's not really in anything after that.
The sister or the black lady? How about the black lady?
The sister's not really in anything. Let me see. What is it?
I used to like who is it?
I just remember her last name, LaGuerta. Then Spider-Man and like the animated one, and then Transform.
Oh, interesting. I also liked there was this chick. There was this show called Facts of Life. It's probably before your time. It was girls who were like at I don't remember if they were adopted or if they were at like a boarding school. But I just remember being a little boy and liking the girl in that show, the black girl in that show too, Trudy. I think it's because she had tits. As I recall, she had big tits. And as a little kid, I was already like, let me see. Was her name Trudy? Trudy. Facts of Life.
Tootie.
Oh, Tootie. Oh, her name was Kim Fields.
Dorothy Ramsey.
Let me see.
It's always the first chick in like middle school, high school who gets tits that everybody likes first.
Yeah.
They're like, oh wow.
Is Kim Fields the chick from Dexter? Is that the same chick?
No. Luna Lauren Velez is the one from Dexter.
Oh, that would have been amazing. Okay, yeah, and Kim Fields does have big tits.
Amazing.
Huge. Wow. Yeah, I liked her. She was cool. Hey, and what's the deal with the black cop, the handsome black buff cop who's just fucking riding Dexter's dick? He just hates Dexter.
Yeah. He gets like later on in the series they talk like he starts to I think in the next couple episodes it starts developing where he just starts following him around. He thinks that he's just kind of sketchy, just kind of weird.
Yeah.
He thinks that there's something up with Dexter, and so he's like the one guy that thinks that there's something off with him. Everybody else is like, oh, I love Dexter. He's just so awkward and silly and weird. And Sergeant Dokes is like, fuck that guy.
Oh, Kim Fields was in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Wow. Oh man, she went through some tough looks. Kim Fields and wardrobe malfunction. Oh, I would like
Oof.
to see that. Where's that?
I'm not spoiling it, Sarah.
Um,
There's so much more to this show.
mm,
They tried making a new series of Dexter like recently,
mhm.
and I just couldn't get into it. It's not the same as the original.
There's
But
another one coming out in December, right?
oh, I don't know. Maybe that's why everybody's hopping on the Dexter train again.
Yeah, I saw December 13th.
Mhm.
Another interesting. I was asking Hiller about it yesterday, and he told me that there's a Dexter book.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
like that the book was the TV show is based on a book. Oh, we have today's workout already for Kill Taylor.
Yeah, it was quick.
Oh, this is going to be a simple workout. The sponsor this week's for Kill Taylor is that guy Dane Donaldson who was on the show, whose son needed the kidney transplant. Dane Donaldson, if you need any insurance in Ohio, Pennsylvania, or Michigan, Dane Donaldson, 440-268-0600. It's good to support CrossFitters. This is a really cool dude, family man. So if you need car insurance, home insurance, P. Diddy insurance, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Michigan, 440-268-0600. Did we post the workout yet? Can I say the workout or no?
I don't think it's been posted yet, and I think we'll wait a couple hours.
Well, you're going to need a rope. I'll tell you that. Oh, thank you. I just saw your text.
Sure.
Has anyone listened to the Bragg PFAA interview yet? Why we can't wait for Rogue and Mitch Bragg from the PFAA? Mm. Mm, mm, mm. I saw a good video on Instagram, but it had the music on it was gonna get us dinged for sure. But it was showing all the helicopters, private helicopters flying into the disaster area. Have you seen that?
No, but I've started seeing like little stuff about it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking cool. There were a dozen helicopters on the ground, fucking trucks pouring in as far as the eye can see, 18-wheelers, tow trucks, box trucks, all carrying supplies. I guess people are like, fuck FEMA. We're not waiting.
Yeah, as they should.
Yeah.
They're not doing anything. Nobody's made any decisions to fucking help these people in the government. This is why you never trust the government to fucking do anything for you.
Have you ever played that game where like someone asks you a question? I do it with my kids sometimes. Like they'll ask me a question, they'll be like, "Hey, can I have some ice cream?" And I'll be like, "No. No, you can't." But I nod my head, and
Okay.
it's such a weird thing to say the opposite of your body language. It's such a weird feeling. And then oh, is this? Oh shit, I don't have the clip. Do I have the clip? I saw this clip today. Oh, I can't find it. Damn it. I thought maybe it's on my phone still. I saw this clip of Kamala saying that the people, she's like, the people can trust me. The people can trust me. And she's shaking her head no.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm like, holy fuck.
You think she's doing that consciously, or that's just like a Freudian slip?
Oh, I found it. I found it. Here it goes. I'm going to text it to us and then I'll pull it up. It is so trippy. I saw this clip this morning that kind of broke my heart too. It was talking about equity, and Kamala's all into equity, and it's so man, our country is If we have a president who believes the hoax of equity, we are in big trouble. Equity just means it's code for racism. I'm racist. It's just code. Okay, here we go. Check this out.
You? Yes. Yes. I am not perfect, but I will
So she got the two first right. I can trust you, and I'm not perfect. Now here we go.
tell you, I'm always going to put the needs of the people first.
I'm always going to put people first.
Right? I'm always going to put the needs of the
She's- I'm
people. That
always-
was some serious body languaging.
I'm always going to put you first. Always. Nope. Nope, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. Nope, I'm lying right now. Yeah. she's a
Right?
liar.
Okay. Because I
Yeah.
thought that seemed very,
Oh,
very.
God, I know liars. That chick
And
is
when
a
she was like,
liar.
yeah.
Yes. Yes. I am not perfect,
What was that?
but I will tell you, I'm always going to put the needs of the people first.
I'm always going to put people first.
Always gonna do
Right?
How about Tim Walsh's excuse for why he fucking got smoked by JD Vance? Well, I'm just a knucklehead. Uh-huh.
that. Oh, no shit. That's fucking crazy, dude.
I'm just a knucklehead. Well, yeah, I know. That was the point of the debate, to show that.
We're all aware of that now.
Philip, what's up, dude? You're on the same schedule that I'm on. FEMA ran out of money. Did you see Mayorkas talking? Head of
No.
Homeland Security. He's basically saying that they don't have enough money for this hurricane, and that it's imminent that there's another one coming, and they don't have money for that. Meanwhile, they spent, I can't tell what the exact number is. When I did the math myself, it was over $640 million. But people are saying like $1.4 billion already on illegal aliens. Dude, it's crazy the money illegal aliens are getting. It's crazy. I did some research into it. Like, if you're an illegal alien, they get like $4,000 for like housing and $1,000 for supplies right when they come in the country. It's nuts. It's we're living in some sort of bizarro world. Yeah, I mean, I've seen numbers of up to $20,000. Christine Young saying it's like 9. I saw those EBT cards, receipts from EBT cards where like illegals had like balances of like $13,000, $13,490 on their EBT cards. I guess they get these cards and they get these cards and they're like Visa cards and they have money on them, and then they can use them for food. You know, that thing must be a huge scam too. I don't know who runs the EBT cards, what private companies are involved in that, but you know, like what happens to the people who lose their EBT cards, who gets the balances, you know, people aren't using them down to the last dollar. The whole thing must be a scam. You know, someone's getting a percentage of every purchase, right? They use the EBT card and someone's getting 3% of that, the same way Visa gets 3% of your money. The whole thing must be just a giant fucking scam.
Yeah, that's insane.
We are in a weird spot. I have something really horrible to show you guys. I don't know if I should show it in the beginning of the show or the end of the show. I don't know where I should insert it. It's horrible. It's really, really horrible. Hold on, I'm connecting. I'm connecting you. I'm back to my shitty roadcaster. Hey, caller.
Hey,
Hey, what's up, dude?
I don't know if you can hear me.
You sound great.
Oh, there you go. Awesome. This is non-coffee related, but you were talking about the EBT cards.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me
So,
take a
you know
sip
what
of
you
my
do?
paper. Let me take a sip of my paper street coffee.
Well, you know what you do, right?
Yeah.
So this happens in the I'm sure Jethro knows about this. A lot of people from like inner cities know. So you get an EBT card, right?
Hold on, let me read this really
Let's say
quick.
you
Hold on 1 second. Based on their use rate of welfare programs, we estimate that illegal immigrants have already received $42 billion in benefits, or about 4% of the total cost of cash. Medicaid, food, and housing programs examined in our study. However, this is only a rough approximate due to limitations of data. $42 billion. Okay, go ahead.
This is from the Budget House website.
Insane.
So let's say I get an EBT card that's $100, right?
Yeah.
Caleb owns a bodega.
Yeah.
I go to Caleb, he's my homeboy. What up, Caleb? Let me get $80, right? He charges the EBT card $100. He receives the $100 as a store, and he pockets $20, and he gives me $80.
Oh shit!
So,
of course.
And this is 1,000% well known. And
of course, why didn't I think of that?
So,
of course,
exactly. So
I can't remember. There were some scams where I would do. There were some scams where I would do that as a kid too. I can't remember what it is, but I remember there was something I had figured out a way to get cash for something, not big amounts like that. I'm trying to remember what it was, but as a little kid, I figured that out. You could do something and get money. So with cans or. God damn, of course they're doing that, dude.
I mean, this has been going on for decades.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
Wow. So yeah, they're like, oh, people can only use it for food, like más o menos, right? Because every single bodega, every single convenience store now takes EBT cards. So, you know, you cozy up with your homeboy, he pockets 20, gives you 80. I think it's actually a lot worse than that. But that's fucking number one scam when it comes to that. And hey, granted, like my family was on it when I was younger. But, you know,
hey,
things like that do happen.
Here's another thing I heard. I heard some crazy stat like 40% of the EBT money is used on soda. Something crazy.
It's not even
something crazy like that, which means that the US government is subsidizing the soda industry.
It's not even just soda, right? It's like everything. So you have, let's say, Nestle that owns fucking so many things, right? So when you get EBT cards, you also get, I don't know if this isn't the same case now. You also get every month you get a bunch of groceries, and all those groceries are just crap, just everything like soda, juice,
cereal,
depending on like how many kids you have. How many kids you have, and all that obviously. Oh yeah, we're doing good, but you're just pumping money into the places where it's not. Like look at Hiller's video about, you know, the people on caloric deficits eating nothing but fast food. Like we have that misconception of like, oh yeah, this is healthy because I'm on a caloric deficit. It's like, nah, but you're still getting fed garbage. So it's a huge racket. And again, there's people that do 1,000% need it, but there's also people that 1,000% take advantage of the fact that this is the system and this is what's happening. Both the government subsidizing all these soda companies and all these other big companies, and also the people that are getting it. I mean, shit, if you can finagle your way to getting extra money for free, 1,000% you're going to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just picture the people that have $13,000 on their EBT. Like, yeah, cool. Maybe they're getting $10,000 cash and someone else is getting the $3,000, but it's not just, oh, they're using it for food. No. They're using it for a bunch of other things. So you'll use it for drugs. You go to your bodega, you'll put $50 on an EBT card and you'll get a dime back.
Hey, and your parents were immigrants?
Yeah. My dad's from Puerto Rico and mom's from Ecuador. Yeah. We were poor. It was fun. Well, obviously we were.
Did you know as a kid? You know as a kid you were poor? I didn't know as a kid I was poor.
So my mom told me afterwards. Hindsight,
yeah.
In hindsight, yeah, you know, with everything that's going on, you realize.
But I mean, at the time, did you know? Like I was having peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and my mom's like, "You didn't know?" Awesome. And I'm like, I thought you were cool as shit.
No, you don't. At that age, you don't know. It's a lot different now. Like now, you know, because you're connected to everything. So kids nowadays, I think it might be very, very different.
Yeah.
But no, didn't know. And you know, fucking parents were hardworking and got us out of that. and now fucking look where we are. But at the same time, you're always going to have the people that are going to try to get one over on the system, and the system itself is getting one over on the taxpayers. Like you saw what I sent you about the $250 they're charging extra now for registration on all electric vehicles in New Jersey.
No.
And they're doing the same thing in California.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, I already pay $175 a year just to register my car to be able to drive in New Jersey.
Right.
And my next registration, add 170. So you got 175, add $250 to that, and then every year it accrues. So every year it adds another $10.
Why are they
So
charging
next year it'll
electric
be
cars? Why are they charging electric cars more for reg?
Well, because they don't take advantage of the gas tax that you have, right? So if I'm right now, I'm driving the Paper Street Mobile. It's a 2019 Nissan Rogue. I pump gas. The government gets a percentage of that tax.
Right.
'cause I'm pumping gas.
Yeah, in California, it's like
For the
90 cents a
roads,
gallon
quote
or something.
unquote.
Yeah.
For the roads, right? Quote unquote. Now, an electric vehicle doesn't do that. So I don't go to the gas station pump, right?
Wow.
Holy
Yep.
shit,
So they
dude.
trick people into buying electric cars, and then now they're just going to tax them.
Yeah, doesn't California need to be all electric cars by whatever?
Yeah, 2030.
Same thing with New
something.
Jersey.
Yeah.
Same thing with New Jersey. So that's what I'm saying. Hey, like, and who are the type of people in New Jersey that own electric vehicles? You don't see an electric vehicle in the hood, right? You see people that are well off, that are investing in other people. Like I pay a landscaper. Now I have to rethink, like, do I really want to pay a landscaper? I'll just do it myself.
Right. That was one of the
So
when I
now
lost
it
my job at
starts-
CrossFit. The first thing I did was I got rid of a nanny and I cut my landscaper down in half.
Exactly. And now
Two
they're
Mexican
the ones that don't
families.
have opportunity.
Yeah, 2 Mexican families.
That are hardworking and aren't the people that everyone thinks, oh, they're the ones that are taking advantage of the system. So no, these guys are working their asses off. So that's, everything. You got to be careful, especially now. I definitely now realize, like, shit, I need to start investing some time into what's happening in my government, because now they're starting to slowly creep in to my personal life.
In California, you
So-
pay 60 cents to the state, 18 to the federal, and 10 for local. So you 78, let's say, just say 80, 10%, 90. You pay 90 cents for every gallon of gas in California you buy goes to tax, goes to government. 90 cents.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And then you expect them to get everything clean, keep everything organized, make sure that
For diesel, it's $1.14. There's an additional 24 cents for diesel. $1.14.
Jesus.
I know, that's crazy.
Well, that's your government. That's the people are choosing the people that are making those decisions.
Wow.
So as much as you can live off the grid, you could do off of that. Like, they're gonna come and get theirs. They're the biggest racket.
Illinois is a
That's not a
second
bad
to
thing.
California, then Pennsylvania. The lowest gas tax are levied in Alaska at 9 cents a gallon. Then Mississippi, then Hawaii.
I mean, Jersey I think in the past 5 years just introduced that tax. So it's like, now you're looking at all the policies. You're like, oh wait, they knew this was going to happen. So it's introduce the gas tax, make people get more electric cars, hybrid vehicles, all this stuff. And it's like, no, we're still getting ours.
It just went up 2 cents in California a couple months ago, and I talked to my dad about it, and my dad's like, what's the big deal? It's only 2 cents. How does that affect you? And I'm like, yep, that's the thought. That's the thought process. Just 2 cents at a time. It's fucking nuts, dude.
Oh, we're in it for the long haul. I'm glad that this whole port thing stopped and they reached some type of agreement, because we were in desperate need of some
coffee that was coming in.
Well,
we
good.
were going to be screwed if it got delayed.
I'm glad
But,
you got.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
man.
you
Just
got
wanted to give you a little insight on how all that EBT and all that thing kind of works on the street level.
Awesome. Well, thank you. That's good insight.
Not that I ever did it.
No, of course not.
Never.
I'll talk to you guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Later, Gabe.
Wow. I wonder if Baskin Robbins accepts EBT.
We probably all do, right? Although
The port situation, that's just a temporary agreement. Did they get a 62% raise? What happened?
I don't think so. I think that's what they're asking for, like a 77, some like insane raise.
I remember when a stamp was 32 cents. How much are they now? I remember when they were 10 cents, I want to say.
They're 73 cents.
Oh, today's Andrew's birthday. Happy birthday, Andrew.
Happy birthday, Andrew.
Take a double dose of testosterone today. Merry Christmas. I mean, happy birthday.
ILA wages will increase 61.5% over 6 years under the tentative agreement.
All right.
So a 10% increase a year-ish.
I don't understand. They're against automation, but you can't stop automation.
I think I don't remember exactly, but I think that the shipping companies were making like an exponential amount of money and not giving any like incentives for dock workers and stuff to start to make more money or something like that.
I don't know what how much does it cost to mail a letter? How much did it cost to mail a letter in 1947? It was 3 cents in 1947. In 1976, it was 13 cents. Oh yeah, I think I kind of remember 13 cents. They went from 13 cents to 15 cents in 1978, and they stayed that way until 1980. Oh, U.S. domestic letter rates. 1845, it cost 5 cents to go 300 miles, 2 cents to go under 300 miles. In 1851, it dropped down to 1 cent for 3,000 miles.
Wow.
And there were sealed and unsealed costs. If it was unsealed, it was cheaper. I don't understand that.
I don't know that either.
In 1852, it was 1 cent for everything. They just lowered the price. It was 1 cent for everything. And it stayed at 3 cents until 1958. So for 100 years, it stayed at 3 cents, basically, or under. 3 cents to 4 cents to 5 cents to 6 cents, like every 5 years. 1971, it was 8 cents. 1974, it was 10 cents. Let me see what it is now. Oh, now it's 73 cents to mail a letter. Holy shit. I had no idea.
Yeah. I got to mail a letter to my grandma once a month.
It's 73 cents, huh? I think my mom has like these stamps called forever stamps. Like she bought them like 10 years ago. She has 1 million of them.
They're just good forever.
Yeah, like whatever price you bought them for, then they just stay that way.
Wow.
I think they say it's a U.S. flag and it just says forever on it.
Every time I go buy stamps, they ask if I want a specific kind or if I just want whatever they need to get rid of. And I always just get those ones, and it ends up just being a bunch of Christmas stamps.
Do you want a specific one?
I wonder if people still collect stamps. I remember that was a thing.
Yeah. So basically, since 1999, it was in 2002, it was 37 cents, and it's basically doubled in 22 years. 100%. I thought this was a good example of an idea of how people on the right and left are different. So this is a lady talking. This is a lady talking about the hurricane. Here we go.
So when I seen the hurricane hit North in Tennessee, the first thing I thought was, damn, there goes some racists. There we go. We got some gone. And then I just seen this video that like the area it hit is like sundown town after sundown town after sundown town. And they are just completely flattened and gone. And I was like, God's work. God's work. And I know people are gonna be like, oh my God, Shannon, that's terrible. People are dying. Like, you're so fucking inconsiderate and ignorant. I watched a video earlier this year of a woman standing in her kitchen get shot to death. So people die every day. I got told people die every day. So people die every day.
So no one on the right would be like hey, this has to be banned. Right? No one on the right would be like, this is hate speech. They might be like, fuck, this bitch is a cunt, or fuck, she's ignorant, or fuck, she's stupid. But no one would say she should be banned. Right?
Right.
But if you're living in England now and you said, I bet you if you posted on social media, those Gazan kids deserve to die because they were raised to hate Jews, I bet you your shit would get all fucking twisted up. I bet you the police would come to your house. This is the kind of speech they want to this is the kind of speech that they want to outlaw. But you'll never see anyone on the right say that. Ever, ever, ever. David Weed, well, she ain't lying.
What's a sundown town?
I don't know.
What it is.
I don't know what that is. I don't know. It's crazy because that's how we're raised in California. Because we don't know anyone from the South, and we think they're all racist. And then finally, when if you're lucky enough and you get to travel out of California, you go to a bar in Texas and you see it's mixed, or you go to a bar in Tennessee and you see it's mixed. Whereas in California, it's not mixed at all. We're not racist at all, but all our clubs and everything is just completely segregated. Black clubs, white clubs.
Floods were in the Bible, so if anything, this should be a sign that God's coming back. But for real, my heart goes out to them because I could not imagine drowning in water. If I can't touch the bottom, I'm not going for it. So that has to be the worst way to go. But I do believe in God's work. So I just want to acknowledge the words that I spoke were spoken incorrectly and too soon. I did not intend for this post to be twisted and
Twisted.
It's pretty obvious what you're saying there.
Twisted.
turned into what it has. In my personal life, anytime I'm going through something, I use dark humor. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, my heart goes out to all these victims. It is so insane to me the way my words have been twisted.
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 Twisted. Oh shit.
And I've been painted into this person that I just quite frankly am not.
Painted.
So when I seen that,
Painted. Sundown Town relating back to decades ago with Native Americans. Indios? You mean the children of God? Indios?
That's right.
They're Indios. By the way, I did look that up. Yesterday I showed that there was no word Indian. India was not India when Columbus came to the United States. It was Hindustan. There was no India. Sundown Town is relating back to decades ago, dealing with Native Americans. She needs to come to 2024 and show her unfiltered face. I was gonna say, are her lips all fucked up? Ladies, when you get your lips that puffy, it starts to look like you have a mustache. Like there becomes like this shadow on top, and I start to see a mustache. It's weird. Can you imagine when she sneezes, just the snot bubbles that come out of those holes where her piercings are?
Oh, I didn't notice she had any on either side of her nose or like through the middle.
Do pumpkin spice lattes have anything bad in them? Only 50 grams of sugar for a grande. I had a scoop of ice cream the other day. I don't remember the last time I had a scoop of ice cream. I slept horrible, and I got a raging headache. Wild, huh?
It's
I used
weird how
to
that works.
I used to eat a little pint of ice cream every night before I went to bed. Now I had fucking 1 scoop of fucking ice cream when I was in Newport Beach for Avi's birthday. And I got a fucking headache, and I couldn't sleep.
Yeah, I had some pizza last night, and I did same thing. I woke up at like midnight, couldn't sleep.
Didn't feel good?
Did not feel good whatsoever.
Yes, you're young and strong like bull. I love mint ice cream because then you don't have to brush your teeth that night.
Oh, is that how that works? That makes sense.
Waste of calories to drink that. Yeah, probably. You need to eat more ice cream. You'll get over that. I know. I was thinking that too. I thought that too.
Yeah, that checks out. If you just do more of something, you'll get used to it.
Yeah, if you were to say that, and you were on the, if someone on the right were to say something like that, they would want to ban that. That would be first of all, that would be shadow banned if you said that shit about the wrong people. But it's totally okay to say that about white people. We're in a full-blown war against white people in this country. There's a president who's running on the premise that white people should get less. Named Kamala Harris.
That is pretty wild.
Unless you're a white tranny or gay. Hey,
underprivileged.
There's this I keep seeing this on Instagram where they walk up to people and they go, "Were you better 4 years ago when Trump was in office or when Kamala was in office?" And for some reason that just rubs me so wrong. Cuz I'm not voting for Trump. And I get it. I guess the stupid people have to be drug along no matter what. So you just get them any way you can. You know, like, hey, look I'll give you an Oreo. It's basically like, I'll give you an Oreo. Did you get more Oreo cookies when Trump was in office or when Biden was in office? They're like, more Oreo cookie when Trump in office. Me vote Trump.
It's a pretty simple way to look at it.
Yeah, but I'm not voting for fucking Trump because things were fucking better. For me, it's all values. I don't care. The other shit, I don't even care about the other shit. It doesn't even affect me. Like, it doesn't affect Greg. It doesn't affect, like, it doesn't even affect me. I don't know the difference. I don't feel the difference. I don't feel the difference. I mean, I see it. I mean, when I go to the grocery store, I see how expensive everything is, but I don't feel that difference. For me, it's just all values. I wish it was, it worked for Reagan. That's why it's being used. It's just like, it's just like, hey, what about just your values? I guess I used to not have values. So maybe 20 years ago, that would have worked on me. I guess when I cared how much gas cost, that would have worked on me. My kids think I'm poor because you're a very rich man. Yeah, my kids think I'm poor. My kids think we're poor.
Why? Why do they think that?
Because I don't have a McLaren.
Because you don't go to work.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I don't. Well, yesterday, when I did the podcast at night, my son Joseph's like, "Hey, hang out with me." I'm like, "Dude, I just hung out with you for 3 hours in the garage. We partied in the garage last night, working out." And I go, "I have to do a podcast," and he goes, "Why?" I'm like, "Because that's how I make money." And he goes, "How much do you make?" And I said, $100. And so he goes, "So you make 300?" And I go, "So I do a podcast every single day because I make $100 for podcast." And he goes, "Oh, so you make $365 a year?" And I said, "No." I said, "That would be if I made $1 a day." So then he's 7. So then he does the math in his head. He's like, "Oh, you make $36,500 a year." I'm like, "Uh-huh." Then he thought I was rich. Then he thought I was rich.
Couldn't even live with that kind of money these days.
Did you hear the story about the McLaren?
No, I didn't.
We're walking to Newport Beach, and we see a McLaren, and my kid and Avi goes, "What kind of car is that?" And then he reads on the hood, it says McLaren, and he goes, and then he looks at me, and they all look at me, and my son Ari goes, "Are we the only poor people in Newport Beach?"
Oh shit. Shut up, kid.
I know. I'm like, hey, dude, where would you sit if we owned a McLaren? They're like, we could all sit in the front seat. I'm like, all of you? I'm like, where would your shoes go and your wiffle balls? Hey, Corey, what's up, dude?
What's up, brother? Long time, no talk. I'm excited for this upcoming, and you're gonna be at Crash Crucible, right, Caleb?
I'll be there for a little bit, yeah.
He's just there for a day to sign autographs and leaving. We were only flying Caleb in one day.
I'm there to move things for JR and hold a camera maybe.
And put things up that are too high on the wall for other people to reach.
That's right. Yep, exactly.
Like you did.
Leave your grips at the top of the rope or whatever bullshit they do in CrossFit. I'll do it.
All right, hell yeah. Well, I'll see you there.
You're going,
I'm
Corey?
bringing my dog. Yeah, I'm in North Carolina.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I'm about 5 hours away. So me and my daughter are going to do a daughter weekend and go out there and hang out for the weekend and sponsor in one of the events. So
I'm
gonna try to put up a table and get my 5-year-old daughter to sell some shit.
Hell yeah.
That's bitching.
Yeah, so it'll be fun. It's been a long time too. Last event I went to was fucking regionals 2018 or something like that, or sanctionals, whatever they called them. So it'll be fun. I'm excited.
That's awesome. All right, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I hope people donate a lot of money to the show during Crash Crucible. It's fucking expensive. I think it's going to cost the Sevon podcast $10,000. Fly everyone out there, all that shit, hotel, house. Caleb was like, "Where's my cut?"
Well,
You're driving, right, Caleb?
I pitched in a little bit.
Oh, good. Well, I'm sure it's going to cost JR even more. I'm sure it cost JR fucking $40,000 or $50,000. I bet you to put that fucking thing on.
Can't imagine. And I'm sure he probably buys new equipment before the shit people haven't seen before.
Yeah, it's going to be a dope event. I'm trying to get him on either tomorrow morning or Monday morning to talk about. I think actually I have 2 shows scheduled with JR. I think I have one scheduled tomorrow morning. And then Monday, Taylor's going to be out of town, so I'm going to do Shut Up and Scribble with JR. I'm kind of excited. I've never done that show.
Yeah, that'll be bad. And I also, I've got, that class where I do consulting with my students because I'm an actual teacher. That's my day job.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to deliver. I'm surprising you and Taylor and I got all my students to do little small consulting projects for all the places that Sevon and Shut Up and Scribble. And so Crash is getting the pitch. Sentinel's getting the package. I've got one for Matukian, one for the
awesome
podcast. So it's going to be cool to hand it to Taylor and JR in person. And whether they like it or not, it's a different story. So
dude, everyone's going to be so appreciative. It's so fucking cool you're doing that.
Yeah. I don't know if you're going to like it. My students think you're a little crazy, but at least you got some shit for free.
Awesome. What do they think is what do they think is crazy about me?
They think you're a CrossFit podcast that leans far right, that you tend to say things that hurt people's feelings.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, they sound like indoctrinated students to me.
Yep, they are. I'm working
feelings. They have feelings. Crowd of people's running towards a cliff and they can't see over the edge and they're running full speed at it. Do you say, guys, you should stop? There's a cliff up ahead. Or do you yell, hey, motherfucker, stop running?
Yeah.
You say, hey, motherfucker, stop running.
Yeah. But just remember, we all see that light at different ages, right? I mean, you did CrossFit to 30, 34.
That's true. I didn't, and not only that, like I didn't see that, like, those feelings are my own fucking insecurity and my own, like, that's just me giving my power and my control away to other people. So
Yeah. It's just taking them some time. Hopefully I'm that first dose of medicine, and now that half of the class is required to watch a few episodes of your podcast.
Don't fucking
maybe-
molest the kids. All pedophiles should be put into a rocket and shot to fucking Pluto with ample and water to survive.
If they're listening to this, you just scared the shit out of them.
Yeah. Well, I hope I didn't hurt any pedophiles' feelings.
No.
Okay.
Love y'all. I'll see you next weekend, whoever's going to be there. And I'm started jiu-jitsu. I'm about to go do my training right now. So
awesome. You
y'all take
demand.
care.
Remember, working
All right.
out will make you more right wing.
Exactly. All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. We live in a society where we trade these pieces of paper that we've given. We've all agreed upon this. We've all agreed upon the value of this paper. It's called the dollar. And although it has no inherent value in it, we've all agreed that, like, I can go to the store with my stack of paper and I can give it to the guy behind the cashier and he gives me a cantaloupe. And I'm sorry if that hurts anyone's feelings to tell you that money has no inherent value, that it's just made up. And we pretend while we're here that we own property. I've all agreed with the citizens of, my area, my country, that I've paid money and registered this piece of land to be my own. And so I can do with it as I will, according to the rules of, the other rules and bylaws of my county and city. I can have one well. I can build a structure on it. I can plant fruit trees on it. I can't grow opium poppies on it. But within the certain rules of the society, we've agreed that while I'm here, this land is mine, which also there's no truth to, no real truth to. It's not like truth. It's not like, it's not as true as like, hey, I need oxygen to breathe. That's like true. But it's just a made up system that we've all agreed upon, so that we can function as a civilization. And it's just an experiment. We're just rolling with it. It's an unproven experiment. And within there, we have people, who do different jobs. We've all of us give a little bit of our money to the city and the state, and then we've agreed upon that they'll provide services like firefighters, right? So if your house catches on fire, some dudes, we've all chipped in so that there's dudes who make a living in a house, and they get a call and they come with the truck and put your fire out, right? And we're just fucking running this fucking civilization experiment here. And then we got the military, so that within our little pieces of land, with the rules that we've decided to live with our land, we have a military, and they protect the whole big project, our civilization. So other people don't come in and take all our shit, right? And there's other experiments being run. India's running one. The Muslim countries are running one where they kill fucking homosexuals, throw them from rooftops, and they've won in Iceland where it's okay to fuck your brothers and sisters and your uncles and aunts. It's just 300,000 people on an island. Everyone's running their own little experiment. And one of the things we have here to protect our property is we have police. And they're to make it so when someone finally fucking gets asylum in this country, they can open up a fucking Vietnamese lady can open up a dry cleaning store. And so she opens the dry cleaning store, and the police are there to make sure that someone doesn't park in front of her dry cleaning store for a month straight and park a camper there and start living there. They're there to make sure that people dissuade people from coming in with a gun and stealing their money, things like that, right? And the same with the liquor store that the Middle Eastern Armenian guy comes to the United States and opens. The police are there to make sure at night when he locks his door that if someone does rob it, that they find him or catch him or enforce those rules. They're there to enforce the rules. And we give these police guys that we pay to do this so that no one steals our shit and undermines the fucking whole premise of how this fucking thing works. We give these guys guns. So that at night when you're fucking sleeping and you hear chatter in your living room and you call the cops, the dudes who show up are fucking equipped to fucking get those fucking dudes. We give them fucking guns to protect us. We give them, they're there to protect us. They have the worst job. All they do is engage with scumbags all fucking day. All the police do is engage with people who are trying to fuck our shit up. So when I'm fucking doing 75 coming up to 5 or 85 and fucking 3 cars go racing by me at fucking 100, their job is to fucking make it so that they get a fucking ticket or they get pulled off the road so it's safe for me and my fucking 3 kids to drive on that fucking road. And they pull those people over and they give them a fucking ticket or arrest them if they're drunk. But their job, thank God they do that fucking job. All they do is engage scumbags. That's all they do. And we give them a gun to do it so that they'll be fully equipped to deal with the biggest scumbags that there are out there. And so when those of us who aren't scumbags engage with these guys, we should have fucking maximum tolerance. How is it that the same group of people, the fucking Democrats, who have unlimited tolerance for fucking trannies grooming kids, don't have fucking tolerance for fucking cops yelling at people, yanking people out of their car who won't fucking listen? And what happens is anytime someone engages in a conflict with a cop because we've given them guns, they're in jeopardy. The second someone resists arrest, the rest of us are in jeopardy. Because what if they grab that cop's gun? What if the 3 fat ladies that show up to your house with guns to protect you fucking get their guns taken away and they start shooting? Who the fuck do you think gets hit? How do you not have, what the fuck is wrong with you? What kind of fucking brain rot do you fucking have that you don't have fucking maximum tolerance for these fucking guys? Here's a man in a fucking stolen vehicle on the side of the fucking road with a fucking flat tire. And this fucking cop approaches him.
Six taking care of the 97.
Right there, hands in pocket. Fuck you. Fuck you. Middle of the fucking night. Pulls over a dude who approaches his fucking cop car with a fucking hood on. Imagine that's your fucking job. Why wouldn't we have maximum fucking tolerance for these guys? Imagine this. His wife's at home. His fucking 2 kids are at home in bed. He's out fucking trying to make fucking $100 a day.
Hey, bud.
Ty, you can help me?
What do you need?
Just a tire. I need a ride to the store. You get me there.
Okay, I can get you back to town real quick, but nobody's open tonight.
Well, that's fine. I'll get in town. I just haven't come back to get the car.
Okay, go ahead and go to the front of my car real quick. I'll meet you up there real quick. I'll get.
Done. He's dead. He's fucking dead. He's fucking dead. Another shot. Another shot. And you can't fucking handle a cop telling you to fucking put your hands on the fucking hood and stay the fuck still? It's absolutely fucking insane, the fucking people we live with. The lack of fucking tolerance. That's it. He's fucking toast. They killed him. That guy killed the fucking cop.
Fuck.
And you're concerned about fucking racial fucking profiling? You're concerned? You think if that was a little fucking Jewish woman, that guy would have fucking, what if he would have said, hey, motherfucker, put your hands on the hood? Someone be like, that's racist. So what? So what? At that point, so what? At that point, so what? There's a fucking little Chinese coat who got out with a Chinese guy that got out with a lab fucking coat and 3 fucking pens in his pocket. These fucking kids that fucking Corey teaches say that I'm fucking right wing. Oh, is it right wing to say that 50% of fucking murders are fucking committed against fucking black men by fucking other black men? But it's not racist to say that black people are underserved. You can use the correlate of skin color when it's fucking something bad, when it's something like bullshit fucking liberal fucking feigning kindness or benign behavior. But when it comes to a fucking cop, for some reason it's fucking racist. Give me a fucking break, dude. Give me a fucking break. You put your fucking hands in a fucking hoodie and you have the hood on and you fucking approach a cop car. Sorry, dude. Tase him. You approach a fucking cop car with a fucking hood on. Fucking, he should have just tased him when he fucking walked up to the window. That guy sounded so fucking nice. I just have a flat tire. I just needed a ratchet. That guy sounded like the sweetest man in the world. Fucking nuts, dude. Absolutely fucking nuts. This lack of tolerance is, and the irony is, and it goes back to what Greg shared with us the other day. Republicans want to build a society that's the most tolerant society the world's ever seen, with maximum tolerance. And within that, unfortunately, you're going to breed people who have maximum intolerance. And those are fucking liberals. With a society with maximum tolerance as their goal, we will then be the keepers of people with maximum intolerance. And they projecting their maximum intolerance on the people who need the most fucking grace, and that's cops. It's hey, every day that's a cop. Every fucking day a cop has to fucking come across someone like that. Every fucking day.
Yep.
Every fucking day. Those are the only people they're dealing with.
Definitely.
Those are the only people you're fucking dealing with. You're not dealing with any fucking cool people. None. I wasn't sure if I was going to show that this morning. I saw that this morning. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Bums me out so much, the fucking idiots we fucking live with. We're giving fucking shitloads of fucking money to illegal fucking aliens, but we fucking can't have we can't just pick these one group of people and have maximum tolerance for them. Oh shit, I see a cat in the backyard. That's fucking dangerous. That's a dangerous life. My dog he sees that. Caller, hi.
Hey, Sevy, this is Ken, the old man.
Who?
Ken Walters, the old man of the pod.
Hey, what's up, dude? Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna fix the line. Hold on. It's popping. You deserve better. Hi. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on.
All fired up because my neighbor
Okay, go ahead.
used to be a Dakota County sheriff here in Minnesota. And 25 years ago, our doorbell rings at 3 a.m. in the morning, and his wife's standing there distraught. And I ask her, what's wrong? Something wrong with, well, I won't say his name, but something wrong with your husband. And she said, I just got to go. Can you or Kimla come over and watch the 2 girls? She just had twin daughters like a month before. And so they're little, and something's definitely wrong. So, anyways, long story short, come to find out 3 hours later at 6 in the morning when they come and pick up the girls, that there was a little over an hour chase around the outer loop of Minneapolis, St. Paul, of an African American man who wouldn't pull over, and he had just committed a robbery and all kinds of other violations. There was like 7, 8 different precincts involved. They finally got him off to the side of the road, or however they, ran him off the road. And when her husband walked up to the car with all the protocols, had him roll down the window, all that stuff, he's rolling down the window, but of course it's a little high tension because it was an hour chase or so. And the guy says, "Hang on a second." And he goes, "No, leave your hands on the steering wheel." And the guy leaned over to the passenger seat to a newspaper, and a shiny thing kind of was a reflection. So Kurt just opened fire and shot him. And the whole thing, our neighborhood, there's people all the time saying he was racist. That ended up just being like a pen or something that was in there that was a reflection. It wasn't a gun. But the whole thing, kind of to your point, is you chase a guy for an hour. He already committed a burglary, robbery, and then the officer's asking him to put his hands on the steering wheel, and he doesn't listen. All that, and then he blatantly turns to reach for something. To your point, how do you know what they're doing?
Fair
and my
shooting.
Whole thing was,
it's a fair shooting.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there. This lady's distraught at 3 a.m. with 2 newborn twin girls, knowing her. I almost want to cry now because it's so sad that her husband's out there, like you said, making hardly anything to protect us, and she's got a panic with now what's going to happen possibly with my twin daughters. And when I found all that out, it's just always been on my mind. And I was going to call him before when you talked about police officers and that. We had people at our next, because they're right next door to us. We had people at the time. They had people protesting. They had people racist. He got suspended for over 2 months with pay, but still suspended from a job that he loved to protect and serve. But anyways, I'm rambling on here, but it's just frustrating that they risk their lives, like you say, and they do that stuff. And I can still see her face today when I answered that door at 3 a.m. It was so sad.
There was a super duper high profile case. The guy, a cop who had been his dream his whole life to be a cop. He was friends with Josh Bridges. Josh told me it was that kid's always dream. I want to be a cop. I want to be a cop. I want to be a cop. And this fucking cop, a 6'5" guy who just robbed the fucking liquor store, walked up to the car and reached in the fucking car to grab the cop's gun, and the cop shot him through the fucking car door. And the guy kept coming at the cop. And so the cop shot him again. And all the witnesses, including the buddy's friend, described the situation like that. And the cop fucking lost his job.
Yeah, it's crazy.
For someone trying to grab his gun. Yeah. The cop tells you not to fucking grab something and you go to fucking grab something. You're a fucking
idiot.
I think
it's automatic.
Yeah, you're a fucking idiot. You're
Yeah. Anyways, well, I just wanted to, I just kind of, there's a couple days ago as I'm calling, we were talking about this stuff too, because that just is always on my mind on how that's racist, it was, the hour chase, he had to go through court and sued and death threat phone calls and all that, everything towards him for shooting a guy that he was just, it wasn't like he just pulled him over for speeding in 2 minutes. It was hour chase and 6 different townships and everything involved. But
hey, dude, and here's the crazy thing too. There are strong correlates. Like if that was a fucking woman, she might not have gotten shot. And that's okay. And that's okay.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Women aren't committing fucking murders. Women aren't fucking shooting cops. It's okay. We have to fucking give that grace to fucking cops. It's fucking crazy. We have to fucking give that grace to cops. If you're a fucking young man and you're not listening to fucking cops, then, hey, man, you have what's coming to you.
Yeah, I hear you. So anyways, well, I just thought I'd call in and I haven't called for a while. I only called one other time, but hey, and thanks for taking the time. And again, it was great to finally take some time with you in person in Madison too.
Oh yeah, awesome. Yeah, it was good to see you.
Or Madison. Oh my gosh, I'm in Fort Worth.
I didn't even catch that. All right, dude.
Alrighty, talk to you. Bye.
Bye.
That's so fucked.
So fucked, right? It's so fucked. I wonder if that happens every day.
Probably. Imagine how many police departments there are across the U.S. Imagine how many fucking shitbags there are across the U.S. And you have at least one instance of that happening every fucking day.
No protests, no news shows, no fucking nothing.
Local news probably won't even cover it.
Nope. Too intense for the local news. Too graphic. Caller, hi.
Hey, what's up, Sebby?
Hey.
Hey, calling from Korea. I'm on like a Skype phone, so just
North
bear
or
with
south? North or south?
me. What do you fucking think, dude?
I don't know.
North for sure.
I'm hoping north.
Obviously south.
Oh, darn.
Caleb would know.
Are you deployed?
Anyways,
Are you
hey,
deployed? Are you deployed?
I mean, I'm in the Army. I'm stationed over here. It's not really a deployment.
Oh, station.
Just
Sorry.
I'm sucking dick for nickels, so you know.
Okay.
Hell yeah, dude.
Sucking dick for nickels. I like
Yeah.
that. I've never heard that. I like that.
Hey, I
Is
had a
P.
quick
Diddy
question.
there?
I'm
Just
totally
out
off
of
topic. What
curiosity,
you-
real quick. If you're sucking dick for nickels, is the diddler there?
Is the what here?
The diddler? Is P. Diddy there?
I mean, diddlers everywhere, bro.
All right, cool. Okay, go on. Sorry. Didn't mean to derail you.
No, you're good. Hey, so I had a question. You had mentioned earlier on a video with, it was an affiliate video. You mentioned that Castro, Dave, and CrossFit were providing L1s to military service members throughout the Army or whatever the fucking case may be, which is really cool. I love that. I've been in the Army for like 19 years, about to retire.
God, you
I have
sound young.
Never. Yeah, I'm slightly retarded, but you know.
All right.
I'm working through it. I really want to know, like, where are these occurring? One, and two, is it a legit thing? Because after I've been doing CrossFit since like 2010, so like 14 years, I have yet to ever see HQ ever affiliate themselves directly with military installation or any type of service, whether it be Army, Air Force, Navy, Marine Corps, directly in my entire career. But yet I hear you talk about this. I'm not like saying you're wrong. I'm just curious as to what or where these are occurring.
What's the program that the Army uses for you to go to schools that aren't military? It's a what is that called? Anyway,
I'm gonna find out now.
So I know for sure if any military installation can get a free affiliation, and the Air Force Base that I'm at currently has it's like an actual affiliate on the base, right next to one of the gyms. It's called CrossFit Lightning or Lightning CrossFit. I can't remember. But the same thing happened when I was at Langley. There's an affiliate there. It's a free affiliation. People go there.
But he wants to take his level 1 for free. And there was a program where you could, the Army, if you took your level 1, the Army would pay for it.
Right. Yeah. And I know Will Plummer did that. He got his L1 for free through whatever that Army program is. Like for us, it's like tuition assistance in the Air Force. We have like tuition assistance or something similar. AF Cool. That's what it is. Air Force Cool. And you can go out and get a certificate for free or whatever. But the Army has something specifically, and they will do the same thing.
Yes, the U.S. Army can pay for the CrossFit Level 1 certificate course through the Army Credential Assistant. The ACA program is available to eligible soldiers at no cost to them. To be eligible for the ACA program, soldiers must be active Army, active Guard, and not living in Korea.
I don't think they're running them like.
I made that up.
They're not running L1s just like, oh, we're gonna go to South Korea and we're gonna fucking run an L1 for whoever wants to take it. You have to find a place to go take the L1. I think that I know Dave was
Exactly.
around, but you're still getting it paid for. So if you can find a place, I guarantee you there's a place in Korea that's going to run an L1. It might be in fucking Korean unless
No,
they have,
no,
but I know that they've done that.
no. And Caleb and Savon, I totally agree with you guys. I was curious to see your guys' viewpoint from it. It was kind of it wasn't really a gotcha moment, but it was definitely a loaded question because I took my L1, was it like back in 2014 in Sungnam, Korea. And then I vowed to never give another dollar to CrossFit until they fix their shit back in the day. But I was very curious because I really want HQ and I want the methodology to be expressed in the correct manner. And it's kind of failing as a whole. And I hear these things. I'm like, that's fucking dope. And then I live in I've been doing this Army thing for a while. And all I see is just, I mean, Caleb, you can speak on this, bro. It's not, we're not in a good state, right? Unless
you mean the fitness of the soldiers. You mean the fitness of the soldiers is a mess.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
100%. And I agree with you absolutely. And so, I mean, my remedy for it is to try to pass along as much information as I can to all of the people in my class. I have a lot of new kids, like 18, 19, 20-year-old kids, like you can imagine in your unit, you get a bunch of new guys, and you just try to impart as much wisdom as possible to them. You try to be a resource for them in any regard possible. The other day, this kid he just knows that I know stuff about nutrition or whatever the fuck. And he'll ask me, he's like, oh, is this good for you? And I was like, start reading nutrition labels. And so I show him how to read nutrition labels and then so on and so forth. I mean, I'm dealing with guys who actually want to be there and they have some motivation to improve themselves. We're working out every day, we're training, all that stuff. But outside of this microcosm of the military, it's pretty devastating.
Hey, what would you like to see? Basically, you want to see it just fully promoted. You'd like to see, like, in a perfect world, every single fucking guy in the Army getting a text message saying, hey, by the way, if you want to take your free level 1, CrossFit level 1 that will change your life forever, here's the location, sign up now. And just, you'd like to see that instead of it being something that's hidden somewhere in some website somewhere. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I want the methodology to be basically spread throughout the military as a whole, and not just like in these very niche environments where these people are they're in their echo chambers and like, hey dude, you can take your level 1, bro. Like, yeah, dude, let's go. So it's very niche within the military. And if you've ever been to like a military gym on an installation, they're like, you can't use chalk. Okay. Yeah. They're not drop your weights, even though there's bumpers present. You can't have like a bag. If you have a bag anywhere, that's a safety. There's just a bunch of problems.
Do you guys have a
bunch of problems?
Do you guys have an obstacle course at your gym? Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like a big,
but
it's like scaffolding that they put together with a bunch of like hanging components and shit.
So that's probably I'm down in a little camp called Camp Carroll.
Oh, okay.
Little shithole down in Wagwan, Korea. That's up in Camp Humphreys. But they have a legitimate obstacle course up north in Camp Casey, which is like right on the DMZ, the border between South and North. And it's really dope. It's like cut between woods and stuff. I used that quite a few times back in the day, but yeah.
So the Air Force
was built in 1959. Sorry, go ahead, Caleb.
The Air Force started investing. I don't know why they did this. Probably because they started sponsoring like Spartan races and stuff. But they just put these ridiculous scaffolding, like hanging Ninja Warrior type obstacle courses in all of the bases, and nobody uses them. And they're just like taking up probably 1,500 square foot in every gym. And but yeah, you can't drop your weights. You can't use chalk. You can't like have a bag around. But you know what? Have at it if you really want to fucking kill yourself on an obstacle course that has no crash mats or anything underneath it.
Hey,
yeah.
It says that Agent Orange is buried at Camp Carroll.
I mean, it's probably true. Camp Carroll's a shithole.
Wow.
But I mean, I want nothing other than that, like I love the nuance of Camp Carroll in comparison to the large military installations. It's kind of fun.
In 2011, they found 250 55-gallon drums of Agent Orange buried at Camp Carroll. Is that bad? Is Agent Orange what they put in Fruit Loops? What is that?
No.
I know, I'm joking.
Hey guys, Heavy, Caleb, I appreciate the phone call. I hope you guys have a good rest of your podcast.
Hey, I have a question for you.
Late here.
I have a question for you. Are you getting out soon?
Yeah, man.
Are you getting? So do you have one more year and then you
Yeah,
go home? And
yeah, I got
just...
about.
Go ahead.
I got a year until retirement. I'm working on. I'm probably gonna get roasted for this, but I'm gonna get my national registered EMT and stuff.
Dude, yes.
Difficult thing because I'm a fucking idiot. And then I'm gonna try to be a firefighter. I'm not gonna guarantee anything, but after 20 years, I was like, I'm a signal guy in the Army, so I'm not combat operations. I'm a support MOS, and I don't know what you are, Caleb. I think you're in the medical field, but there's a lot of like, dude, my MOS in my field is it's just riddled with assholes and permanent profile dickheads, and I can't take it anymore. So I was like, I got to get the fuck out, dude. And then I wanted to do something that I could benefit my local community with, local or state level, because I can't work with the feds anymore. It's too much, dude. So trying to do that, but I listen to your podcast every day. I watch your VODs mainly or your the replays of your live videos because I'm in fucking Korea. But I just want to say thank you for your podcast. The insight and the people you bring on are really fucking dope. And yeah.
Hey, what time is it there now?
It's 12:30. I've been drinking.
Oh, you don't even sound like it. That's it. Okay. Listen. So here's the thing. Yes, there is a program for Army. It's called the Army Ignite program. Over 1,000 soldiers have already gotten their L1s just this year for free from CrossFit. I mean, the U.S. government paid for it, and you can also use it to get your level 2 and your level 3. So, dude, while you're there, you might as well get all of them and have fucking the Army pay for it. It's called the Army Ignited program. Ignited.
Can I just say one thing about that? The Army Ignite program, it's a great thing, right?
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna go fucking politician on you. I'm gonna fucking Trump you.
Yep,
okay?
tear me up.
So all of these programs that are listed within the wiki pages or Google searches that you look for, right? They all sound fucking great. They all require command authority, command signature, right? So it's like, hey, dude, I want to go and do my level 1. Well, that's great. Dumb fuck. I need you to go and do your job. So you're not going to be able to leave for that weekend or this week or whatever the case may be for how long you want to do it. And by the way, we have no money. I saw in the comments, somebody was like, can't you just get it approved through DTS? Yeah. If your fucking unit has the money for that. So all of these things are available to you, but if the money's not available within the DTS routes, and if they don't know how to do like cross org LOA, I'm not going to get into that. But if the money's not available, then you can't actually participate in these things. It's all like, hey, we have all these things available, but if you want to do it, it's a very, very difficult
So it's like
thing
it's like FEMA. They like we save people, but only when we have money that we haven't given away for illegal aliens. Okay, I got it. Yeah. Hey, dude, that makes perfect sense.
That's the definition of federal government's Heavy.
Yep. All right, makes sense.
Hey, man, if you ever have any questions about doing your EMT stuff or anything after that, just let me know. I have my EMT license and my wife's a paramedic and firefighter. So if you ever have any questions about that on your way out.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's dope, man. I'll hit you up on IG, man. I really do appreciate it again. I'm going to get out of here before I make too much of an ass of myself.
You the man.
Thanks,
love
guys.
you, buddy. Thank you.
Great talking to you, dude.
I love you guys.
Bye.
Yeah, man.
Wow. Bye. South Korea. Sean Sullivan, what about the cops arresting people at school board meetings for exercising their First Amendment? Hey, dude, I hear you. I 100% fucking hear you. I'm not suggesting by any chance that the system is perfect. How about the cops fucking letting fucking training kids use fucking bathrooms at the school? How about the cops that are fucking on the take? How about the cop that fucking shot the black lady in her fucking kitchen? By no means am I suggesting that they're perfect. Not even fucking close. I am not suggesting that they are fucking perfect at all. And you have to realize that they deal with pieces of shit all fucking day. And so you should just give them a fucking shitload of fucking grace. For every fucking asshole cop, there's fucking 10 cops who are over the top fucking too nice. You have to also remember that too. Like that fucking guy right there who just got killed. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. Here's the thing. If you're in a fucking school board meeting and you're there to fucking yell at them because your daughter got raped, you're going to be by a fucking tranny that had already been kicked out of one other school. And then your daughter, and then they move the tranny for raping one girl at one school and they move it to another school. And then your daughter gets fucking diddled in the fucking bathroom. You're going to go to that board meeting and you're going to be fucking pissed. I get it. Everything is so imperfect. If everything was perfect, we wouldn't even be alive. We would be fucking robots. But if you're gonna have fucking maximum, if you're gonna have maximum tolerance for fucking mentally ill pedophiles and fucking carve out a little spot in your fucking public library to read to kids and groom them, then your tolerance for fucking cops should be fucking 1,000-fold that. Is my point. Because the tranny's mission from the beginning is not benevolent. It's fucking disgusting and gross and vile. Here, think of it this way: cop shows up to someone. No cop wakes up and is like, "Hey, I'm gonna kill a black man today." So cop wakes up. He's had a rough day. He's at the end of a fucking 12-hour fucking shift. He pulls someone over. Shit gets sideways, and he fucking shoots someone, right? Some black guy, right? Unarmed black guy who resisted arrest, and his shit went sideways. The equivalent to that would be a fucking tranny going to fucking grooming fucking hour at the public library and then having some fucking moment where they found God and stopped being a tranny and saved a kid from a burning building. And you never hear that. That never happens. That's when a tranny's mission goes sideways. They're like, I'm never dressing up in front of kids ever again. This is so disgusting. That never happens. That's what happens when a tranny's mission goes sideways. That's the equivalent to fucking a cop making a mistake and shooting someone. Caller, hi.
So people like to think that in the academy, cops are taught a certain way. People have to understand that the curriculum and what's taught at the police academies all over the country, they are decided by the state. This goes through a process. Every single class and lecture is actually agreed on with people in government. And, it goes by state, jurisdiction by jurisdiction. They don't teach you in the academy, look out for a certain color or a certain creed or something like that. It's just a person on a car stop. People like to think like, oh, cops are racist, cops are this, cops are that. We go into every single car stop as the person that you are pulling over has a gun, and then you take it down from there. It's not the other way around. Like, I'm going to stop a car and give someone a ticket. Oh, they're going to be really, really nice. The Tyreek Hill video is a perfect example. So you have to listen to the cops, and they are in charge when that happens. There's a reason why they pull people over when people are speeding, when people are doing things on the road that are not common. Because it could be in the act of crime. We don't know. Tinted out windows. We don't know.
Oh, when that guy rolled up his window, his shit should have been fucking. They should have fucking tased him or fucking thrown a fucking pepper bomb right through the crack of the window. That was fucking insane to do that to a cop. Fucking insane.
We've done enough car stops and enough investigations throughout the police departments to understand, like, people who disobey a command, stuff goes sideways. And there's a lot of bad people out there. So you got to remember, Everyone wants to go home at the end of the day, especially when you just go to work and you're trying to protect the communities. And when people are doing bad things, then it goes sideways. People just don't get it.
I was at a day party, Jethro, on my drive. I'm sure you've seen this a million times, but I was at a day party just on my driveway in college, and we were all fucking partying, and this chick went fucking bonkers, just fucking nuts. And so it got just started getting unsafe. And so I don't remember who, but I think the cops just came by on foot or something. Anyway, and they get her and they handcuff her, and it's just a college party, hundreds of kids in the streets and the driveway, and everyone's drinking out of a keg, and the cops are just minding their own business, and they grab this chick and they call a car up, and then they put her in the car, and she's handcuffed, and she starts fucking kicking the window.
Yep.
And so the guy gets in the fucking driver's seat and lowers the back window a little bit, and then just fucking sprays her with fucking mace inside the car. It was awesome. But I was thinking, when you do that, don't you have to get in the car as a cop, and then your shit's all fucked up?
Yeah, that was. I did a situation like that. I should have thought about it obviously afterwards. I was like in a 4x4 bathroom with a girl who was fighting us with another cop, and her mom was attacking us at the same time. Unfortunately, I should have thought about it a little differently. I freaking took out my mace and I fucking sprayed her. We all got it. I was choking on it. I was like, holy shit. The girl was crying. I mean, I blasted her right in the face.
Oh man, I've been seeing going on YouTube and looking at bear spray videos. Are fucking wild.
Yeah, I was just talking about one of my members about bear spray, and he said that's the best thing to have for bears. Is even if you shoot a bear, they're not gonna stop attacking you. But that bear spray is no joke.
Do you know where Jimmy Hoffa is buried? Daniel wants to know.
He's underneath the Meadowlands in New Jersey.
Oh, all right. There you go.
The old Meadowlands. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, bear spray is crazy. I saw this. I recently saw it was like it looked like two fucking different like gang members fighting. And one guy fucking pulled out pepper spray and sprayed the other guy. It was fucking hilarious.
Some people are immune to pepper spray.
No shit.
I had like 3 people in my class of like 120. They got sprayed. Nothing happened to them.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I pepper spray someone and fucking shoot him with the taser.
Well, sometimes the taser doesn't work. That's why people go nuts. Oh, why didn't you taser?
Oh my God, the pepper spray. Was that bear spray? Oh my God, the bear spray really blasts you. The picture, Greg has some bear spray, and the picture on the box is hilarious. Because, I mean, you can shoot that shit from so far away. You could be like 10 or 15 feet away and blast someone.
Look at his hair, dude. Just gets blown back.
Ugh. All right. Thank you, brother.
All right, guys. Have a great weekend. Love you guys. All the best.
Love you too.
Later, dude.
Bye.
All right. 3.5 hours away from Kill Taylor. Oh, I wanted to show this. Bill Murray. $19 for Caleb, 99 cents for Sevon. Fair enough. Thanks, gentlemen, for everything and for all the tough discussion. It was great talking to you, Sevon, at the BSI in Boston. Yeah, totally. Great seeing you too, dude. Great hanging with you.
Sweet goatee, dude. Love that.
I got OC sprayed in the face when I was in the Army. Fucked me up for a couple days. What's OC sprayed?
I think that's like pepper spray.
Bill Murray believes a Trump vote means we are done with the establishment.
He's just such a different character than anyone that's ever been a president of the United States, I think. I think this is what this vote means, is that the country is dissatisfied with the way that Washington has worked for the last couple of decades. You know, they're lazy and they're about inhibiting the other side. They're not about working together at all. And it's sort of become such a national disgrace, a quiet national disgrace. He's just such a different character than anyone that's ever been a president of the United States. I think. I think this is what this.
I've so come full circle to Trump. It's quite amazing. I don't even see him as the lesser of two evils. I just think it's like just a fucking no-brainer. I'd love to see him and RFK and Tulsi and JD Vance and Elon all on stage when he gets inaugurated.
You like those Make America Healthy Again hats?
All that shit. I like all that shit.
That is pretty cool.
I just scraped a pound of dead fucking skin out of my ear. I still have like sand and shit on in my ears and excuse me.
Yuck.
It happens. I hope Trump stays safe.
Yeah. He's in some serious danger lately.
Yeah. Hey, so what happens when these guys are stealing boats from Mexican harbors and then they just roll into the United States like La Jolla, California?
Holy shit, bro.
Look at they just leave the boat there.
Yeah, fuck the boat. That's a free boat for anybody else who wants it, though.
Hey, listen, I don't fucking love the system. My fucking car was fucking stolen. And a fucking week later, I get a fucking call from the fucking junkyard or wherever they fucking put your car. And they're like, "Hey, your car's here. It was we've got it." I'm like, "Oh, they found my car?" And they're like, "Yeah, you didn't know?" I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Okay, come pick it up. It's going to be $1,500." I'm like, "Wait, what do you mean? My car was stolen." They're like, "Yeah, but you didn't pick it up the day it was stolen." So I call the fucking cop and I'm like, and after fucking 10 fucking tries and leaving messages, I get in touch with them. This is in Berkeley. I'm like, "Hey, dude, they want me to pay $1,500. They say you called me." He's like, "Yeah, I did call you." I'm like, "When did you find the car?" He's like, "On this day." I go, "At what time?" He goes, "At 2 a.m. I'm like, "When did you call me?" He goes, "At 3 a.m. I'm like, "Dude."
Brother, what? You didn't think to call like maybe at like 7 a.m.? Maybe try to call me a few hours later.
Junkyard, and I'm like, it was a 1990 Toyota pickup truck, and it was I got it brand new in 1990 for like $14,000, and it was a stick, and I was gonna fucking like keep it and give it to my kids, and the guy's like, but I don't think it was worth $1,500, and the state of California every year sent me a letter offering me $1,000 to just give it to him to take it off the road, right?
Yeah.
So weird how they do that. And so I go, "Well, fuck it. I guess I'm just not going to come for it." And they go, "Okay, well, it costs $500 to leave it here."
What?
Yeah.
You're going to get money for junk on that fucking truck. Or you
I
can
know.
sell it for more.
Yeah, and it fucking ran fine. My motorcycle was stolen and never got a call from the cops. They had it. A friend saw it at the impound lot a month later and told me he saw it there. They were going to auction it off. Yep.
What the fuck?
Oh, dude, good luck. Fuck.
You have
Seema, I feel so sorry for you. She says, "Boys, help me out. I pay for ESPN Plus, but I can't watch College Game Day." Good fucking luck figuring out how to watch football.
I think ESPN Plus doesn't have like the cable channels. So like if you don't have like Hulu, then you can't watch that. Because I have ESPN Plus too, but it only shows very specific channels.
Here, do what I'm gonna do all day. Find someone and just I'm gonna use my wife and just fuck the bejesus out of them, and then when 4 o'clock rolls around, put on the UFC. That would be my recommendation.
It's a great idea.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the kids to jiu-jitsu.
You paid for all the other little shows and games you don't really care to watch. That's what you paid for.
I got home and I've just been horny ever since I've been home. I just paced like it's just weird. Caller, hi. Been home for
You probably didn't get laid in your rental, maybe.
I did, but not enough.
That's exactly it.
Yeah, I'm just so fucking wound up. This morning I was like pacing around the house. Like I didn't want to jerk off before the show, and I succeeded, but I was so wound up this morning.
Edging.
Save that for life.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that too, because I was just like, fuck, I'm just so fucking wound up right now. I was so wound up this morning. I almost didn't do the show. That's how fucking wound up I was. I was actually, this is a true story. I was actually a little concerned. I was like, I'm so wound up. What if I say something inappropriate on the show?
That's been a concern of yours ever.
Viewers will just
I just have my
your viewers will just go up.
Yeah, I guess. I'm so fucking just ripped. I haven't been horny during the show. Maybe Caleb's like the antidote to that.
Yeah, I definitely.
When I saw Seema, I got a little horny. To be honest,
I make men soft.
Yeah. You're so proud of that, Caleb. How are you, caller? Are you horny?
No, I'm good right now. I got a little bit of action this morning, super early.
All right, cool. Congrats.
Good.
I mean, congrats.
So kind of off subject here. You seemed pretty close to Hunter, who you had on the other day.
I was wondering if this is the meat guy. Is this Doodle Bob?
Me?
Yeah. Are you the meat guy?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. This is This is Bo from New Hampshire.
Okay. I seem close to Hunter. Go on.
Yep. I have a proposition for you.
Okay.
I think you kind of mentioned coming on to do Kill Taylor.
Yeah, he's gonna come on today, I think.
Yeah. So what I'm wondering is if you could ask Taylor to program something that might be attractive to Hunter, something that's more in his wheelhouse.
Yeah.
And if you could somehow get him to commit and offer to maybe stream it on, make it sound like we'll let you stream it on your pages because he has more followers that in turn help you guys out on the back end.
I like your idea. Thank you.
Yep.
I'm going to tell you the truth. But when we get off the air, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to tell you the truth right now.
He won't do it.
No, that's not the truth.
Okay. All right. Tell me when we get off the air. And one last thing before you get off the air.
Okay.
Where do you see CrossFit, not the sport, not the games, but where do you see CrossFit in 5 years? Not where you want it to be, but where do you truly see it going? You ask yourself, if there's 1 million people today doing CrossFit, how many less or more than 1 million 5 years from now?
I think that there's going to be a splinter soon. I think we're approaching a chasm. I think what's going to here's what I'm not like, I have no certainty about this, but this is what I think is going to happen. I think what's going to happen is that there's going to be a break. The real CrossFitters are going to leave. And so I think just CrossFit more and more in general is just heading towards just a chain gym. It's just going to be just like, I actually don't even know. Maybe it will actually just go away, but there's going to be a splinter soon in the next 5 years. And there'll be all the real CrossFitters. Like everyone will know actually CrossFit is not CrossFit. It's whatever the new thing is actually where CrossFit's gone. It's going to be like a beehive that splits, but then all the original CrossFit gyms they'll all move there. There's just going to be a giant movement. Check this out. You wouldn't believe this. So someone just sent me, there's this gym. I don't want to say the name of it, but they own 3 gyms and it's in the United States. And someone either posted on their Instagram or one of their employees posted on Instagram or posted a poster on the wall in one of their gyms that was the dietary guideline for CrossFit. The meat, vegetables, nuts, seeds, blah, blah. Yeah. And then at the end it says no sugar. And this gym owner told the person who put it up, hey, don't put that up, the no sugar thing. We don't do that. And the person goes, why? And they go, because it's completely unsustainable and it's not realistic. And it's like that, like it's here, man. That's what Greg was talking about. That's what so many of us are talking about. There's going to be a There's going to be there's going to be a break here soon. I'm not sure where it's going to happen, but there'll be just a shift, and it will move. And there'll be some weird things because CrossFit as the entity will own the trademark, like fittest man alive or fittest woman alive or whatever the fuck they own. But there's going to be a break soon. It's going to sell again soon too. It's going to sell again really, really soon. I wouldn't be surprised if it
plus
sold
or minus 25 million plus or minus
more than 25 million. And I'm guessing it'll be in January. The games will be great this year. There's a chance that there'll be a little bit of a spike because the brand value is going to go up because we got some fucking like street cred back. But it's I'm starting to think that the board has no idea, like even beyond. I know it's really bad, but I'm guessing it's even worse than I know. And I think the games will be fine this year. I think, like I said, they're going to go just straight from the open to the games. And hopefully they do. If they do something virtual in the middle, that'll be huge for me for the Sevon podcast because we'll just run another live event based on their virtual workouts. But yeah, this thing's about to fraction. It's about to break. Really, if I could let the whole cat out of the bag, all I would need to do right now to begin like the big fraction would be to start a blog like the original website, put a workout every day and a picture, and then on one side have seminars and the other side have affiliates, and just leave it blank and let it organically grow. There's this thing, okay. However it fractions is going to fraction so organically. I'm not sure. I don't know what Emily and Greg are doing over there at MetFit, believe it or not. Like, I don't talk to them openly about it. I went to their events. They're fucking great events. I'm not sure what they're doing, but whatever happens, it's not going to be forced, but it is going to fracture. It's very close to fracturing. And that's why I think that the board, like they're thinking economically, like they're going to somehow get this thing back to level ground again. Like they're probably freaking out about the Lazar thing. They probably don't see it right. And so they're either going to cut it for a loss quickly or try to level it out again and sell it, but it's not going to last that long. I think it's going to fracture. What do you think?
I personally don't really care about the sport anymore. I'm just more concerned about what I love, and that's just helping the everyday average person become the best version of themselves.
Right.
But as far as
I like the party.
For you,
I like the party. Okay,
yeah,
sorry. Go ahead.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah. But don't get me wrong. Yeah, I care about the games and I watch it and all that. But I'm more concerned about all the people getting helped every day, just that disappearing because CrossFit slowly comes down to an end. You know, we'll still do it on our own. You'll still do it, but I'm just worried about the 11,000 affiliates or whatever's left. You know, 3 years from now it's 3,500. 6 years from now it's 1,500. I'm just wondering where you see that going.
Yeah, I think the gym business will always, unless licensure comes in and fucks the gym business, I think the gym business in the United States will always be flourishing. I think there'll be a huge turnover rate because it's a passion. They're always passion projects, and they're not, it's a hard business to run. Chris Cooper's fucking killing it. Two Brains overflowing with people. But yeah, this thing is going to fracture here really fucking soon. And definitely in the next 5 years. And I think it's going to be good for everyone. And I hope wherever it fractions and they go, I hope they have something similar to the games, but I hope they keep it in check. I hope it stays as a community party. I hope it's more like Burning Man or than fucking the NFL.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like the NorCal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
And real quick, while I have you, I've got to say, I think you have a wonderful opportunity with what you're doing with Kill Taylor. If you think about where that could possibly go and think if like the open disappears in 5 years, I think you guys could do something where it could be a huge business opportunity for you. Just hear me out real quick. Right now, we can enter for free. I think if you guys grow this and say you start doing once every 2 weeks, you have a workout where everyone can enter and maybe 100 people enter it, it might grow organically where it's not about killing Taylor. It's about the best score of that workout where you just kind of take over the open. Maybe it's once a month, but eventually you could charge to get in if it becomes big enough and the pot's big enough.
Hey, what if we did this, dude? What if we did this? I mean, I think it'll always be called Kill Taylor, even when Taylor fucking steps down. But you just gave me an idea. You know what we could do is we could just have someone win 1 week and they get $500, and if they come on the next, they have to defend their title every week, and so they have a chance to show up the next Saturday and they'll get it. They do the workout first, and they get a chance to defend their title. And if they don't show up, we'll take two new people, and we go like that. So it's
Right,
more like Jeopardy than Taylor Self.
One of my good friends and I started this thing called Buddy Up, where it was every 2 weeks we did partner workouts and competitions, and you had to enter it. One of your problems will be, as it grows, every week will be too much for you to watch all the videos, especially if you have a longer one. It's going to be a real pain in your ass. So it might be, every week might be a lot. If this thing ever got real big, where you had 15,000 people entering every 2 weeks.
The thing is, I wanted always to be live. I was also thinking this. I want to be like Hunter Biden and Greg be like Joe Biden, where I sell access to Greg, meaning like he's going to have this gym, and I want to do Kill Taylor championships at his gym, but then just charge $1,000 for the 2-day comp, not for the athletes, but for the people, and just throw these fucking parties, right? So you only sell fucking 100 tickets at $1,000 a piece. There's your fucking $100,000. You give $50,000 to the fucking athletes, and then you use the other $50,000 to buy tacos and burritos. I mean, you still spend all the money, but it's just good for the station. I would really like to fucking do that.
And then you get your money on views and growth, and brand and everything.
Yeah, I'm fine. Caleb works for free. It's fucking easy.
Perfect.
As long as he stays in the military and they keeping him in a trailer on some undisclosed location.
Hey, it's true.
On the planet. I don't need anyone. Thank you, U.S. government, for subsidizing the Sevon podcast.
If they've done anything right, it's definitely this.
If I want to get, we have a little community gym here at my house. If I want to do a little fundraiser here next weekend to raise money for that last caller from South Korea, and pay for his L1, how do I get a hold of him? Does anyone have his name? If we want to pay for his L1,
that's really nice of you. If he DMs me and you DM me, I can try to hook you guys up, or you guys can try to hook up. That's a good question. I didn't catch his name.
I could just DM him, so I don't have to bother you.
Yeah. If you do that, let me know. I want to support that event. If you do that, let me know. I want to support that event.
Okay. Yeah, it'll just be, just do like burpees or something. We can easily raise $1,000 in a weekend. So
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Damn, you're a good dude.
Well, yeah, he sounds like he needs to get off the sauce and get in the L1.
There you go. I couldn't even tell he was drunk. Right. Could you tell he was drunk?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I couldn't tell.
Well, it's 12:30 there too, to his defense.
Right.
And hey, don't get too caught up in the presidency. I know you're passionate about it, but winners are going to win. It doesn't matter who the hell's president. You're going to come out on top. Just remember that.
Yeah, thank you. You know what's funny? That's really smart. Thank you. You're right. I'm either way. Yeah. Everything's going to be okay. You're right. Thank you. Very good
lifelong Dem here voting for Trump.
All right. Love you, buddy.
The devil you know might not be worse than the one you don't. All right. Bye-bye.
You're good. Hey, what state are you in?
New Hampshire.
All right. What don't you like that I say? Where do you think I'm flawed? What don't you like that I say? You're lifelong Dem.
Everything you say, lifelong Dem, everything you say is straight facts, not opinions, and I love that. So you don't say really anything wrong from my view.
And hey, you know what's crazy too? I was okay with fucking affirmative action. I was okay with it as a Dem, and I would still be okay with it as a Republican. The problem is like it just got out of fucking control. It's not like 10 seats for fucking black kids now. It's fucking jihad on white people. It's like, what happened?
No, you're. I think you're just speaking the truth, and it's hitting home for me. And I'm admittedly been red pilled, and I just can't believe where we've gone.
Do you have kids? Do you have kids?
Yeah, I have 3 daughters.
Oh,
same age as yours.
Shit. You're fucked. No wonder you got red pilled. You're never coming back.
Yeah, I know.
How old are your daughters?
3, 5, and 7.
Oh my God, you're in the exact same boat I am. Congratulations. Fuck, you're living the dream,
I love
dude.
It.
You're living the dream.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best.
Yeah. All right, dude. Stay close. Stay in touch. I love hearing from you.
Don't forget about Hunter.
Okay, I won't.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye now. Mm-hmm.
Listen, fucking Mr. Lifelong Dem. Fucking Hunter. Listen, Hunter's great on this show. I don't need fucking subscribers. I'm not humble enough to say I need subscribers or views from other people. How dare you say that he can help my show? I can't be helped. I have Caleb from Starlink.
Hell yeah, dude.
Fucking put it on his channel. How about fuck you? Me and Hiller are starting a new channel.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's it going to be called?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you in the private chat. I don't know. He's in charge of all that.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I'm just telling you in the private chat.
Oh, nice. Ah, okay.
It's good, right? I'm so excited. Can't wait till December.
It's nice.
Yeah, I think our first show will be like December 1st or something.
Hell yeah. That'll be cool.
Yeah, we'll have a 2-week build up.
And then just release the hounds.
Yeah. And then our
Sweet.
first big show will be the night of, I think, December 13th. Sevan, have you used the exerciser yet? No. It's just right there. I wouldn't put that thing on my nose if I... yeah, I would. Oh, my God. Hey, what if I did... What if I made my nose bigger?
Dude.
Fucking put that thing on my nose and pump my nose.
Dude.
Oh, my God. I don't really understand how it works. 2 people from the exerciser company are coming on.
Oh, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll give a demo.
But they're going to talk about it. FDA approved device. I hope they're cool. I hope they're not too I mean, you got to be cool if you're selling dick pumps, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably stuff they can and can't say.
Well,
but I hope they're not like uptight.
Yeah. That would suck.
I think it's time to go.
Yeah, I'm moving RV parks today, so I gotta go pick up a tow dolly here soon.
Oh, how come?
They're kicking me out.
Oh, has it been that long?
Yeah. What is it called when you stay too long? It's
Overstayed your welcome?
I've overstayed my welcome.
Were you supposed to leave like a couple days ago or something?
Yeah.
I just can't believe they're not like, well, you're in the fucking Air Force. It's cool. Stay. Are there any vacant spots?
Bro, there's a row of them. Yeah, there's a bunch. There's plenty of
Is it for
vacant spots.
insurance reasons? Is it for like, what's the deal? Have you tried to sweet talk anyone?
No, honestly, I didn't super bother. I didn't care to. I tried to like initially,
Yeah.
but then they were just being so like, no. So I was like, all right, well, fuck it. I'm not even gonna bother. There's enough RV spots. The place I'm going to is actually gonna be better than this. So.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
All right.
It's just annoying.
I hope your Starlink's good there.
Yeah, me too. It's gonna be right on the water.
Sevi, don't put it on your nose. You might drown. Oh yeah, what if it got stuck over my nose and my mouth and I couldn't get it off and they fucking
the opening
found
that
me?
big?
What? Yeah, it's big.
Oh shit.
And then they found me fucking dead in my shower with a fucking penis pump attached to my face. I would be fucked up.
I mean, my wife has found. She's probably found some dead people in some weird spots.
Jeez Louise. Oh shit! Here's my gummies. I forgot to take these with me. Oh, this shit really works. When I fucked up my QL, my now I have two. These guys make lube, and when I fucked up my QL, my wife took a fucking huge handful of it and rubbed it in right here, and the fucking it's so weird what CBD does. The pain didn't go away, but it numbed it. It dulled it.
Really?
Yeah, instead of it being like a pin pushing in, and it was never, the QL is not bad. It's not like sciatica or back pain, but it blunted it. I can't really explain it.
Huh.
Oh, you'd have to breathe through your hog. Wouldn't that be awesome if we were a fucking creature? Like men had that ability. Like if you tried to cover our mouth and we couldn't breathe, as a last minute like safety mechanism, the fucking lung fucking starts breathing through your penis.
Yeah, I think if you do that, if you hold your breath long enough, you'll just grow gills, and you'll just breathe out of your fucking neck. Yeah, they're there. You just gotta hold your breath long enough.
Topical CBD is a placebo. No, it wasn't.
This Trish profile is a fucking placebo.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was not a placebo, I'm telling you. I think some animals can breathe through their anus. Is that turtles? Turtles can do that, I think.
That sounds right.
RV parks don't want long-term residents. Yeah, but yes, but why? How come?
Here's the thing.
Because they don't want homeless people moving in. I'm gonna take a CBD for this gummy. Go ahead.
I don't know, dude. I don't know why they don't want long-term residents, because you have these people who show up to these RV parks with like a full patio's worth of like plants and lights and fucking umbrellas and patio furniture. It's like, if
Cat
they
on a leash. Cat. Have you seen a cat on a leash?
cats on leashes, like fucking they'll come out with fences for their fucking dogs and shit to just hang out outside their like those people should be living in houses.
Lay out 60 feet of AstroTurf.
Yeah, yes.
60
AstroTurf.
feet of AstroTurf.
Dude, this one family had a fucking carpet, like an area rug that they put down on their little concrete pad, and that shit blew away. And do you think they gave a shit about that? No. But there's a fucking 20 by 20 carpet area rug sitting in the tree line 20 feet from my fucking RV spot.
Is the family still there?
No, they left.
And left their carpet?
Yeah, I don't know where it went.
That's
it's gone now. Awesome. But that family was like, I could hear, they had one of those RVs where they had like a tent pop out. So when I would just be sitting outside reading a book or something, and I just hear the mom just like screaming at their kids. It was
Jack and Jill went up the hill.
Yeah, they're like, I told you not to. We're not doing that.
Oh yeah.
Or yeah, just stupid shit.
I think my neighbors hear me yell at my kids.
If they don't want long-term residents, then stop telling people that they can put shit all over their spot.
Yeah, you have
like
Christmas
it's a house.
You have Christmas lights up, and it's fucking summertime.
Yeah, you get a grill, and I can't have a third vehicle in my spot. But you can have fucking ding dongs with 20 Rubbermaid bins and an office chair sitting outside of their RV.
Hey, how hot is it there right now?
It's actually really nice right now. It's like 80.
And does the air feel all clean and shit from the storm coming in and blowing all the garbage out?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was so nice. It was like really cool and crisp, and like I could sit outside and just like, yeah, it was great.
When Taylor was here, he was like, holy fuck, the air quality here is insane where you live. And it's funny because I just came from Newport, and even though it's on the beach there's definitely a difference. I'm glad he said that to me because it makes me appreciate where I live. I'm like, oh yeah, it's nice here.
Yeah.
Clean air is nice.
It's noticeable. It actually is noticeable.
All right, everyone. We will see you. And will you be here? Oh no, you won't be. Will you be here?
I should be there. It shouldn't take me too long to move over there.
Okay, cool. We'll see you guys in 3 hours. Love you guys. Bye-bye.